I am so worried for all you Gen Zs out there. And you know why? Over the last 4 or 5 months, I've had many of you guys reaching out to me, highly stressed up, total zero work-life balance, looking much older than your actual age, and just not living life the way it was meant to be lived. And the reason why that's happening is because there's enormous amount of speed in your existence. Just too much too much. Out of all the thousands of reasons that I know why you should slow down, there are 4 very, very vital ones which I need to talk to you about today to help you live your life the way it was actually meant to be. Welcome back to the musings of an old maverick. Welcome back to the archives of my life. You know actually what inspired me to create this vlog for you guys? Because I recently saw a vlog by a vlogger named Jordan who talks about the Gen Z and says that the Gen Z have started aging like milk. Milk. We talked about in our time aging like wine. And it was such a pride to age like wine because the older we got, the more enlightened, the more empowered we got. Aging like milk? Milk ages in 24 hours. And when I look at all those of you who reached out to me over these last few months, hell sure you guys look far older than you guys are. The excitement is missing. The pleasure of living is missing. It's just one big sledgehammer trip to achieve what? And in what period of time? You are not going to achieve anything, let me tell you that. You're not going to achieve anything if you don't slow down. Now, there are millions of reasons why I say you must slow down, but listen to me. There are 4 vital reasons why I feel you must slow down. Number 1, better decision making. Believe me, impulsive decision making could be your recipe for disaster. When you slow down, when you allow your mind to think without any pressures, without any tension, without wondering whether it'll be right or wrong, but just trying to make a decision, your decision will be a highly informed one, which will finally take you to the right path. So when you want to make a decision, for heaven's sake, slow down. Slow down. Let the enormous amount of experiences and knowledge that is already within you help you work on making the right decision. My second important and vital reason why you should slow down. Heightened creativity. When you slow down, you allow a lot of mental space to open out. And to be really creative, you need good mental space. You cannot invade that mental space and try to do something creative in seconds. It doesn't work that way. Look, I'm an artist too, right? And I spend a lot of creative moments slowing down and working on my easel, my canvas, my paints, my brushes. And therefore, when I eventually do what I do, the end result is always very pleasing. It's just not only about art, it's about anything that you do. Whether you're in sales, whether you're an IT expert, whether you are a consultant, whether you are in the legal, every form of work requires a certain level of creativity. And that creativity can only happen when you allow that space in your mind to be free, to be able to ignite creativity within you. Number 3, reduced burnout. That is what you guys are suffering from constantly. Burnout. Reduce the burnout. Because when you stop multitasking, because you only multitask when you are in one big rush. Imagine you weren't in a rush, you wouldn't multitask. You don't need to multitask. When you multitask, it's all about quantity, never about the quality. When you don't multitask, then it's all about the quality and never about the quantity. So you spend time honing your skills, building up on that experience to create amazing things, because you are consciously slowing down and giving yourself space to churn out the very best. And finally, 4, increased resilience. You have no idea what kind of challenges that you'll be facing as you meander through life. Let me tell you that. Life will keep punching things at you. That happens all the time. That happens all the time. Who buckles down? Who falls down? Who breaks down? People who have no resilience. And why don't we have resilience? Because you've never given yourself enough time and space to build up on it. When you space yourself out, you develop patience. You develop understanding. You develop a knowledge that no matter what, this too shall pass. But as long as it's there, let's see what we can do about it. And that helps to make choices on challenges that need to be faced and challenges that need to be ignored. When you are highly stressed, when you are highly out of control of your mental abilities, then a 5% challenge or a 5% stress level builds up 95% of madness around it, because you're the one who's building it up. You're the one who's unable to understand what is the real situation and why that challenge exists and how do you measure that challenge, whether it's worth handling it or not, because you have put so much imagination around it purely because you have no time to sit down and think about the challenge and become absolutely resilient. Be resilient. You know, when you slow down, you become stress-free, you get highly focused, laser focused, as I call it, and your work-life balance becomes amazing. These are the 3 most important ingredients for you to live the kind of life that you should be living. A happy, blissful life full of laughter and enjoyment. After all, what is the point of living a life count down all the time when you can actually stand up straight, celebrate life, and celebrate always being you? Well, this is Anand Nair signing off for now. I hope this worked for you, and I'm going to see you soon, very soon, with another wonderful vlog. Help you to get your mindset growth in place. Ciao for now.